Okay, welcome to the second game between Team A and Team F. Looks like we've temporarily resolved the visibility issues, and hopefully the camera doesn't fog up as badly again.
Okay, so game 2 is well underway. Xi Zedong being very strong on the strike.
Actually, it just started. It's not really well underway.
Okay. There's oh no. Well, I mean, kudos to Li Shan. He was in a correct position, but unfortunate. I think Iru didn't see him. She did an underarm pass.
Yeah, an underarm straight to the opponent.
I think
Clean steal by Ina.
yes, but I think how she managed to get that clean steal was she managed to stop Hui Ling's drive to the left 45. I think this is a continuing trend from what we see in game 1, where the people on the white team, they need to drive into the open space, right? Once you drive into the open space, the gaps open up, and that's where you're able to pass it more cleanly to your teammates. Well, hopefully we see more driving into open space in this game.
There was a steal from above by Zedong. He's really worked on his defensive play this evening, doing lots of good back picks.
Yeah.
I mean, previously, it's still early in his hockey career, so to speak. And previously he was all offense, but now you can see the layers being added on not just being an offensive forward, but as well as a defensive one. Ooh, what happened here?
I think the puck is in the goal tray. I wonder if that was a goal. Okay, I think the referee has called for a foul on the black team. So it's an advantage puck to the white team. Continuing adding on to what you were saying, John, we really see Zedong really occupying the center.
Yeah.
So when you have that center presence on the black team, it makes it really hard for the white team to get any offense done if the puck has to go through the center. So that's really encouraging to see Zedong's development. A great pass by Jovi, releasing Hui Ling on the nice drive on the left 45.
And Hui Ling showing her speed as well. Back to the comment about Dolphin versus Flutter, one thing about another advantage that the Flutter kick has is that you can continue to push the puck against resistance. It's a bit difficult to do that with the Dolphin.
Yeah, I think because your forward momentum is done in pulses, right?
Yep.
Whereas
exactly.
Flutter kick gives you that more stable momentum to be able to control the puck better.
Exactly. Yeah.
Okay, this time the advantage puck is in favor of black team. Let's see what they can make of it.
Nice swim by Bev.
Yep. Okay.
That's very nice. She just drew Jovi away and released Ina. Ina had some clear space, stopped by Hui Ling. And Hitomi, good job.
Nice take by Hitomi, driving it all the way to the right 45.
Nice work. Oh.
I would have preferred if she stayed
down. Yeah. Ooh.
Because Bev was down the same time as her.
And this is one that was. It looked like a 3-on-1 there. 3 black sticks against Jovi.
Good that she managed to retain possession. Oh, nice drive by Iru now on the right 45.
Ooh.
She
Oh, just cleared across the face of the goal by Ina.
Yeah, that was unfortunate. Very good defense by the black team.
And nice work by Li Shan as well.
Yep. See, when Li Shan drove with intent all the way on his right 45, he really relieved the pressure on his back line over there.
Yeah, that was really good work.
Okay, Jovi hesitating a little.
Hui Ling and Hitomi both down. Oh, Hitomi goes up.
I think, well, that was a great drive by Hui Ling over there, but it ties in with the comment you made about Li Shan in the previous game, right? About going straight for goal versus attacking the left and right 45s.
Yeah.
I think in the initial part of her drive where she was far from the backs and the backs gave her distance to drive, it was good to drive straight. After she met the defense, she should have drawn them towards the left and right 45.
Looks like some confusion on the referee gong again.
Oh, contested pass made by Ina. Collected and protected by Jovi.
Ooh, nice,
Okay.
nice work. Oh, that's a. He goes for it now,
Yep.
and looks like Jovi just managed to stop him in time. They're trying to funnel it back to the middle, and it looks. Was that a goal? Looked pretty clean by Zhetong.
Yep.
So they funneled it. I think it was Bev who funneled it out of the corner, back to the middle.
Yep. Great play by the black team. It's very hard to. It's always very hard to score it off the back wall. So great effort. They hooked it out of the corner, funneled it back into the middle channel, and scored. Oh, nice drive by Lee
Nice.
Shan, fully committing Ero on the defense.
And good support.
Yep. I would have liked if there was more space on the right 45. I think Bev could have done more to
A
throw
little
the
bit more,
defense
yeah. Oh, Ina's in a sandwich, but
Managed to retain possession.
yeah, so Hitomi had the chance to backpick there, actually.
Oh, and release both Zhetong and Li Shan.
Yeah, Hitomi was in a good position.
Yep.
But she just didn't go for the tackle for some reason.
Okay, I think the referee spotted a stick infringement on the defense over there. So it's advantage puck to the black team. Oh, looks like the black team's really piling on the pressure, John.
Yeah. They go straight down. Ooh, another call. What was this for?
And I think it's a goal.
Oh wow, okay. So that brings us to 3-0 now?
Was it 3-0 or 2-0? Anyways, it looks like it's half time. So I think Team F, the black team, they're really managing to convert the pressure they put on the white team into goals this game compared to the previous game.
The positioning is just that little bit better.
Yeah.
The support is just there a fraction earlier.
I think you have to give credit to the white team as well. I mean, if you look at
Good drive.
all four members on the white team, and they're really working very hard to keep up with the black team's pressure.
That was a great drive by Zhetong
Yep.
to begin with.
Oh, okay. Nice drive up the side wall by Jovi.
Underarm pass.
Oh, okay.
Gets stopped. Oh, see Beth, but Beth is there to support.
That's great presence by Iru. I don't see the white team forwards coming down in the support position though.
Oh, Euro comes down, but she goes back up.
A nice drive by Ina right now.
And that looks like a goal, right? Oh. Yes.
Yep, and that's another goal. Also, how do you think Team A can come back from this, John? Aside from summoning Rudy.
Aside from summoning Rudy, well, just stick to the basics and the fundamentals.
Yep.
Swim more, really swim more.
Swim more into space.
Yeah. Like this.
Yep. Like what,
Oh.
Maybe not so much like this.
At least the initial part, but she's
Okay.
still. No credit, she's still good.
Yep.
She's still going. Oh, don't float up.
Okay, I mean, well, execution wasn't there, but I think Wailing had the right idea. She tried to stay down. Maybe fitness was an issue. great effort by Jovi trying to keep it on the side wall in a defensive half.
Oh, Lishan,
no.
wow.
Okay. Well, Lee Chan was in a good position, managed to knock down the attempted pass by Iru and finished it off.
Oh, that was very risky in front of the goal, and it didn't work out this time.
Yeah, but I think, to be fair, the black team was piling on a lot of pressure.
Yeah.
I think that the Jovi and Iru were rotating quite a bit. Unfortunately, the puck wasn't able to be passed to their forward line, and eventually the pressure was just too much for the blacks, the white team's backs to handle.
Yeah. So, I mean, defensively, the defensive players should just swim the puck out to the sides and not keep it away from the middle.
Great drive by Bev. Oh, but I think that is a stick infringement.
Yeah, going back to that previous play as well, and Lishan did exactly what good forwards should do, is to really pile the pressure and punish the backs, and basically inflict pain, suffering, and fear on the backs, which is what forwards really need to do.
Are you saying they should be sadistic, John?
Well, in a way, yes. Put the fear into the opponent backs, right? And then that's when you can get opportunities when they hesitate and all that.
Second guess themselves.
Exactly.
Okay, nice take by Jovi over there, but well, she curled and she went back into where all the black sticks were.
Iru driving straight up the middle.
Yeah.
Pass. Nice pass to.
Nice pass to Hitomi.
I mean, that's a good move because sometimes you say don't drive straight all the time, but if the space is there, I mean, by all means,
just take it.
By all means, just take it. Right? Oh,
You see, good pressure by Zhenhong.
Zhetong looking very threatening here.
Yeah, and managing to retain possession.
Ooh, now you see only one person on the bottom, two persons, 3, 4. And so this is where, I guess as a club, we also need to have some aspirations. If you look at the world-class countries and the teams when they play, the games are so difficult to watch because it's like everybody's on the bottom and only one person's breathing usually, and then we're kind of like the opposite, where you might have 2, 3, at most maybe 4 on the bottom at one time.
That's true. Should we introduce some swim sets into our club's regular trainings?
We should.
Something to think about.
We need willing participants.
That is true. Okay, so I mean, here there's a one-on-one situation or two-on-one situation between Zhetong, Lishan, and Jovi, right? As a forward, strike fear into the backs.
Good work by
Let's take a
Lishan.
crack at it. Yep. And back to the point you were saying about breathing and being on the bottom. Look at Zhetong. I mean, in all the sequences of play that we've seen, he's always on the bottom, occupying the space.
Oh,
And that has obviously worked out for the better for Team F, the black team, as they score yet another goal. But I think it's a function of both, John. There's fitness and there's gameplay and decision making. I think on both counts, something to aspire towards as a club.
yeah. So in terms of fitness and gameplay, who do you think has done better in which areas for Team F versus Team A so far?
If you were to talk about average, I think on average, obviously Team F has performed better than Team A.
Down more to fitness or skills or team play? Okay, I'll tell you what I think. I think a lot of it is fitness, because fitness is the foundation for everything, right? Like you can be the most skillful player in the world, but if you are shack, you also cannot execute.
Yep.
And that looks like full time.
Yes, that is full time, and it's Team F with 5-0.
So it seems like actually, the teams have been playing 2 games against each other. And we always look to see like whether there's a difference between the first game and second games, but it seems to be that so far the winning team has always extended the advantage in all the second games.
Yep.
Seems like it, right?
I think the only exception was the very, very first one where Team C was playing Team D, and it was a draw on the first game and a win by the Team D on the second game.
Yeah. So interesting that we see that the second games is where the advantage, the gulf
Widens.
widens as opposed to the other team making adjustments and coming back. But anyway, that brings us to the end of this edition of Spring League. The following week, we have many games. So look forward to that.